Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's build is a Nancy Drew speed build, and if you have already noticed, the house was already built. Yes, I had actually started building these, or several of these, like a year or two ago. Oh my goodness, it's been a little while. It was way before Island Living came out, that I can tell you, because I was starting to build all in one save. And then I've started branching out into other saves. So yeah, this is a pretty large build, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it at first either. I mean, at first I was thinking, oh, I'll do it all in one, and then I was like, maybe I'll do it in two separate ones, have the house in one, which is why the house was already built, because I already built it in one of the lots. And then I was like, oh, I'll do the graveyard in a different lot. I was thinking like one of the two lots in the left corner of Willow Creek. Those, two of those four lots up there. And I was thinking, oh, I could do that, because it looks like it'd be closer to where Bolet Mansion is here because of the
Sims 4. The Bolet Mansion is a place from the Nancy Drew game Legend of the Crystal Skull. If you would want to play the game, please do. It's a lot of fun. There's obviously a few things that aren't right with it, but, what can you say? They did what they could. And if you don't, there are two people I could recommend who have playthroughs. First one is best known as Michael Gray or Arglefumf. He is one of the most, well-known Nancy Drew game players in the Nancy Drew fan clubs. And then the second one is Caitlin, who has been doing her streams lately and has done a few Nancy Drew builds in The Sims 4 as well. Both of their channels I will be linking down below. So yeah, this is from a Nancy Drew game, and so that's why it's got a very specific look, so to speak. I did add on to the house because in the game you only see a few selects rooms, and you're like, where the heck is the kitchen and the dining room? Heck, where are all the extra rooms that Henry Bolet is telling us about? So I had it on, and obviously it looks a little different. Based on what I could tell from the first scene we get of the house, or the first uh, glimpse of the house, it looks like it's supposed to be a sort of a three-story house. But the thing is that it's also supposed to be like, uh, well, based on the way the staircase is, it looks like it's like a mid-level room, or just the way it's. You really would have to watch it just to see what I'm talking about. But just the way it's laid out in the game itself just doesn't make that much sense. And so of course I had to take a few liberties with this build and get it to work properly. So things, if you've played the game before and you're going through, it's like, oh, that's not where that goes. It's like, I know Renee's room is all the way in the back, and the secret room, has a weird shape, but it's the best way I can make it work. So yeah, it's The Sims. What can you say? When you try to take something from another game and put it into this game, you gotta take a few liberties. Anyway, so yes, I had already started building the house, and I already figured out that the setup for that. All I had to do was just do the cemetery, which I knew was going to be like another build in and of itself, because it's so big, and trying to. I know that there's a few other cemeteries. I couldn't exactly find a way to replicate those, and B, it feels like this is like it's the mini model, and so I can't exactly fit everything in it. So you're gonna have to make do with the little things that I could fit in. But I still like how it came out. A lot of what the changes that I made to the house are in fact inspired by the house scene in Louisiana because, well, I mean, I've never been to New Orleans where this is supposed to take place, but my parents lived in Louisiana and I was born in Louisiana. South Louisiana, practically on the Gulf of Mexico, and a little village, well, it's not exactly a village, it's a city, definitely a town now, but a little town called Houma, Louisiana. And one of my mom's aunts, her house, I mean, several of the houses there have carports. And so since there's a lot of extra room, that's what I added. I added a little, like a little park area, if you will, because this is the lot that used to be the park, Magnolia Park, and it was the biggest lot in Willow Creek, and I wanted this to stay in Willow Creek, okay? So I had a little park-like area, just to fill up some of the extra space. So, yeah, that was a lot of what I had to add. And a lot of it is debug items, so if you're trying to find, you're gonna have to go menu. A majority of it is in the base game debug section, but I did have to pull out, I mean, because, like, there's a log. I couldn't find a log in the base game and had to come from Granite Falls. So, yeah, this was replicating the cemetery from the game was kind of interesting. I was watching both Arglethumps and Caitlin's videos while I was doing this, going back and forth. And because I also had to have a picture of like the scale model that Bruno Bolet made from the house also up so that way I could have an idea of, okay, where's this path supposed to go? How's this path supposed to go? Because you don't know exactly see Nancy traveling down the path. You just see her at her starting point and then at her end point. You don't exactly see the way the path goes. So yes, it was a lot of work, and this video just feels so short in comparison to all the work I had to do. So yeah, it was fun. It was also frustrating trying to find everything that I wanted to find because I just liked this game and I like this house. It's not my favorite game, but it's definitely in my top 10. Definitely the New Orleans feel. Even though I live in Colorado now, I still like that feel of Louisiana and just that southern feel. I just like it. I'm a southern gal at heart. So yes, now we're into the screenshots here. I hope you liked the video, and I do hope you check out these two other YouTubers who play the games that I follow quite, closely. And I hope you come back soon. Thanks for checking this out. Hope you have a wonderful day. Our Lady of Propsicore, pray for us.